Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Got an evening stream I don't get on very often. I had a little bit of extra time, so I figured why not? See if we can find a trade or two in the COMEX session. Just kind of keeping an eye on gold and NQ right now. See if we can't find some sort of trade action here. So kind of sold off at the open of the overnight session there after 6 p.m. East Coast time. We bottomed out at 7:15 p.m. and then we've been basically making higher highs. I did take a couple trades. I'm up 333 from earlier. I took a trade down in this area for the fair value gap entry, and then I closed it up in here. So quick 333. Obviously, I missed a whole bunch of the leg, but I'm not trying to catch it all. We have gold has been pushing up also from a similar timeline. Hit sort of previous day low and the 200 EMA. And kind of been playing around there. So currently not the best time to be trading, I would say. We're kind of stuck in this range here, as you can see, sort of like this area. So either we're going to break up or we're going to break down. So we'll have to see how this plays out. We do have a couple bullish fair value gaps in the way here, which could be a valuable entry area for some continuation to the upside. But we have a few of them, so sometimes when there's multiples, you have to be pretty careful because it might just go through the first one and maybe find support in the second or third one. We have so many. Now, inversely, if we start inverting these fair value gaps, we're obviously going to be looking like we're going to go lower. So we'll try to be patient here, see what we can do, because we got a whole lot of bullish fair value gaps below. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Obviously, not really anything for news to be watching, to be worried about. We do have some German industrial production month over month and stuff like that. So nothing really that's going to be impactful, as long as we don't get a tweet from Mr. Trump. Sorry. Yeah, so it would be nice if we could get out of this area, get some momentum going here. NQ playing games, hey? Blackout News Network. Good evening, sir. Yeah, we've been stuck in this little range here. We're gonna need either a support or a break here. Oh, there's my dad. Surprise. So we did find support in this bullish fair value gap previously. So we could think about attempting a long here just for a small scalp, maybe, a few points, 8 to 10 points. Might be a good opportunity for a long in this area. We'll give it a try here. I got some profits here that I can use. Hopefully we didn't just miss that. I actually don't like it now that this is the first time that we've actually closed a candle down in this area. I'm gonna actually be patient here and let's see how this candle plays out. Maybe we'll get one of those crazy candles. If we, yeah, I'm not really liking that we closed down so low. It would have been nice. See how we've been sort of holding this level and then we worked our way a little bit lower and then now we're working it a bit lower. So this fair value gap is a little more risky now. But I would like to have some orders ready just in case we decide to do a wick down. Maybe we can get an entry in one or both of these guys. So the only thing that I'm a little worried about is I've drawn these channels here that we were in a while ago, a couple days ago. As you can see, we were in there, and I just actually continued them on. We kind of were above it for a while here, and then we've come back down to it. So we found support at this lower one here, and then we bounced up to here, which is lining up with the value area low. So I'm actually, I'm a little concerned that we're going to just retrace this whole move up and go back to retest this, the overnight VWAP and also the this trend line here. Hey, and Will, how you doing? Yeah, same here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to be out. I'm going to try to get in on some Asian sessions here, or evening sessions anyways. See if we can't find some trades here. We'll have to keep an eye on this one. Just like I said, I'm not feeling that this one is that great of an entry, just because like I said, we've kind of rolled over pretty deep now. We got a closure way down below sort of all the rest of these lows. So that kind of makes me a little bit worried that we're gonna potentially sweep into the lower fair value gaps rather than just this upper one. This one still could work, but the risk to reward for me just doesn't seem that valid right now. Let's see here. We got this for a high day VWAP. Now this could hold still, and they could just bounce this straight back up. But like I said, they got their first closure down there. Kind of gives me a little bit of concern. Maybe we'll get tagged in on these guys, and then it'll bounce. Hopefully, it doesn't just become a falling knife here. We have orders down below at 24,500. Kind of right at the low of this candle right here. And we got some down at 95. My order is at 88 there. Did find some support there after tagging those five a little bit close to 500s. Looks like we might. Oh, that's weird. I'm getting some weird lag right here. I might need to close this and come back in. Actually, I'll hit it up from the dashboard. There we go. That's better. Closed inside that. So are they just going to bounce it now? I might miss entry here, guys. Volatility update. Restricting GC, SI, HG, PL, NG, QG. Limit to 2, 4, and 6 contracts for MGC, silver, and MHG. Gotcha. Everyone's restricting gold trading or the metal trading lately. Hey, Tim. Good evening. How you doing? Tim broke his bad streak with 2 wins today. From what I don't know if you've taken any trades since. I'm up 333 in this account. I took a trade earlier down in this area. I had a bullish fair value gap. This tapped into it, started bouncing. I took a long. I ended up closing it up in this area because we did have this bearish fair value gap. So to protect a position, but yeah, I locked it in. And then look at it. It just kept going and going and going. So missed out on a lot of that. That's too bad, but gooder. Yeah. I'm still long NQ, anticipating the break above 576. Yeah, I mean, the overall trend is short term is bullish, right? But I would just be careful because this could be sort of sort of like a dead cat bounce is what they would say, because we've been pretty bearish for a while now, right? So just kind of making lower lows and lower highs and then kind of bounce, but this could be the next lower high, right? So not trying to tell you to change your trade idea, because you could definitely still be right. There's still room if we draw this trend line here. I don't see why not, right? Which I'm trying to get along here too, right? I'm trying to wait for a pullback into a long, but I'm also a little concerned that we might just, plow through these guys below. 1 trade tonight and 1 win. Nice, nice, Tim. Sorry. I got some like jasmine tea tonight. Just staying away from the coffee. That's good. Yeah, nice warm fire. Looks cozy, right? Oh yeah. Oh. That's so nice. Warm up my hands real quick. Well, so far it looks like this fair value gap's holding. Which sorry, blackout news. What didn't work? Yes, I did move into the farm. That's why everything looks a little bit different. Yeah, dirty ass moves. Definitely. This is typical NQ. They gotta trick us. Just gonna try to be patient here. See if we can't get this pullback into. We might not get it though. That might have been the end of the pullback. We're probably gonna head up a little bit higher here. We could put a small. We gotta, this is a bull flag that we're forming here, sort of like this. There you go. It's starting to pop now. So we'll have to be patient here because what we'll want to see then, if we're going to take a long here, we want to see a break and then a retest before heading to the highs here. Something like this. Gold's a little scary right now, guys. That's why I don't want to be trading that. It's just pretty volatile. Staying long? Yeah. Played some tic-tac-toe on the screen there. So far, we've wicked up a couple times here. This was 1835 and 1905. My time. A little bit different for you guys, depending where you are. It's showing its hand now. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go higher, but there's a, it might not be done consolidating yet. Like it could just, play around, might pop up a bit here and then come back down and play around in here for a little bit longer, right? But I mean, this should be like a bull flag, right? Basically, because, we draw, we got this for like the pole, right? And then we got the flag there. So most of the time it does this at some point. We'll just have to be patient for that. Yeah, there's a good chance we might break out now for sure. I didn't really get my entry, or else I would probably be taking some profits here anyways. Had I have gotten in down here, lock some in there, because that is a good 30 point move right there. Be nice if we say we close like above the trend line, but without a wick. That would be a really strong signal. What do we got for a 15-minute here? 11 minutes on this 15-minute candle. So, yeah, I mean, there's a good chance we're going to go higher. Oh, what did I do here? I clicked the news or something? Target 650? Decent closure. We're fighting on this. This is a high day VWAP right here, this green line, and they held it below that. So a nice closure above that would be good. Your stop is at 516. Yeah. There you go. Starting to get a pop here. Let's see. Are they going to continue it here? High of that was 66. The high of that was 78. Getting a little pop there. Yeah, this entrance is looking nice. Starting to go a bit here. Yeah, the game of patience, totally. Hey. Just after that big move, they're just consolidating, building up the momentum here to make a push higher, or retrace a bunch before we go higher. So I'll have to be patient here, see how it plays out. I would like a quick dip into the second fair value gap with a candle up here. Interesting is gold, NQ, and ES all look very similar tonight. Hey, welcome to the stream. We got 11 viewers in YouTube and 17 in X. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Good to see y'all. Oy vey. Oh yeah, I looked away for a second there. Back in that fair value gap here. Yeah, that's why this is what the main thing I was worried about. That's why I'm kind of being patient here. I feel like we need to make a deeper sweep before we're going to actually break it. I mean, again, this fair value gap might end up holding here, but just like I said, the risk to reward to me is, this would have been a decent long here if we got in around the 10s. It could have closed it up at the 39.40. But hard to say it's going to hold, these levels. Again, 24,505, they found support last time. So let's keep an eye on the book map here. See which way the price is going versus what there we go. Finding a little support above the 505 level again, 510 area. CVD is pretty flat at the moment. Considering it's been going down, CVD went up. There we took those orders at 505. There we go, sweep through the 500s also. I'm only going to use one contract here because it's, like I said, it's pretty risky. Took out those orders again, so we're looking like getting a little bit of momentum here to the downside. Let's move it up here. Might miss it. Got some orders down at 84. Put our order at 85 there, 85.25. See if we can get tagged in right here. Edging our order there. No. Is that going to be it? Here we go. Oh, edged my order there. I'm going to try to get in here. There we go. We're in there. Stop down there. I mean, that's that $109 risk. Right about $130 risk right there. 1 micro. I'll be willing to add a couple more contracts to this if we pull back a little bit deeper here. I'll try to get a little bit better of a position, but I'd want to see it kind of sweep down quickly and bounce. Just added one there. Hopefully this isn't going to be a falling knife though, guys. This is a little risky. You're going to have to bring this up a little bit here. So we're risking about 200 at this point if it blows all the way through these guys. By the time it gets down here, probably going to be also maybe closer to 400 with these two contracts. If it gets all the way down here, it's 200. So looks like we're gonna get two inverted fair value gaps here, which isn't very good. This one for sure. That's definitely a bearish signal here. Hopefully we can close above this 82 level here. That's a little bit deeper there. But we did close inside the gap, which is a good thing. Come on, boys. Let's pop us back up into this. I'm going to be a little bit safer here with this. So we did close inside the fair value gap. So this one is not inverted yet. If we get close to that TP, I'm probably just going to drop this up here just to lock it in. I don't like to be a dick for a tick, right? So small little scalp here, just looking to lock it in. Kind of run into a little bit of a roadblock there at the 500s. Shoot. A little bit of a pullback there. Come on, bounces up here. Try it. We need another attempt at the 500s here. We got the CVDs climbing a little bit here. Uh-oh. Maybe that was our chance. See if we can't bounce up to the 500 level again here. Try to lock in a stop up here. There we go. Yeah, pop it up to the 500s. We got 44 contracts at 500 and 502 a little bit more. Yeah, it's not very good though. See if we can't get back up towards those 500s again. Come on, boys. Let's go. Struggling here. Kind of need this to go faster here. I might just stop this out real quick. Because normally it's going to bounce, you know, kind of like how it did and then continue on right away. If we give it too much time, there's a good chance it's going to reverse on us here. There we go. Come on, let's get up to the 500s here. Sheesh, man. Come on, guys. How much time we got? We got a minute and 40 seconds on this candle here. They're going to at least give 500 one more test. Come on, boys. Here we go. Come on. Dropped it there. Okay, we got out. We're out at $50 there. Got out at 50 bucks. We just hit the 500. You know, that 500 is a bit of a resistance level. It was being support earlier, and then now they have sellers there. So I'm wondering if that's just going to be our little bounce. Maybe we're going to get up here and then reject and head lower. So I'm going to reduce the amount of orders that I have down here now. We'll just do the 2. And we'll actually change this to a 1. So locked in about 50 bucks there. Could have waited a little bit longer there, but no complaints there. Would have hit the TP of whatever. I think it was about 80 bucks right there. I need to get a little tissue here. I'll be right back. That's the negative thing here about drinking green tea, because, you know, like the tea is floating around in there. So gold is getting a similar looking chart here. Kind of like trying to break out. I like this candle closure here. The volume isn't very good though. So kind of, it would be nice if that last push up had a higher volume bar. We currently have 30 people in the stream. 8 people in YouTube, 9 in YouTube. One of them is in Nick's YouTube channel. And we got 1621 on X right now. Take a quick look here at NGC gold. Kind of looking like it wants to break out. It's just hard to see where the orders are going to go. It's been pretty volatile, so it's kind of hard, hard to trade right now. Getting some increasing volume down here though. 1.8K, 1.9K. So we've taken over the volume there in this I just don't know how to get into this. I mean, we could just try to buy the breakout, but there's a good chance this could just like wick and go straight back down, which, you know, 42 to 21. That's 20 points right there. That's $200 on one micro. If this just reverses. So I think it's a little bit safer to be trading NQ. Oh, look at that, guys. Damn. should have been more patient on that. This could be the breakout if this rips up and closes up here. But again, we're just fighting that high day VWAP here. We got 40 seconds left. We can do quite a bit in 40 seconds here. Got my money back on gold now. Back to NQ and waiting. Okay. You took a long on that gold bounce there? Nice. Gold is, yeah, you can make lots of money, but if you get the wrong direction, you can also lose pretty fast, eh? Yeah, it's too bad that I didn't hold that longer there. Closed it up sort of at, what did I close it at, 97 or so? Yeah, 97. Closed it at 97. And here it is at 533. So 40 points higher there. Missed out on that. That would have been real nice. 80 times 2, 160. So it would have been a little over $200 winner there. Okay, well, okay, so what we got here is we got a bearish fair value gap that got inverted here also. So right there is now inverted. So let's keep an eye here. If we get a pullback and this holds, there's a good chance we're going to actually pop out of this now. Especially after we held this, we swept sort of the lows of this channel. So a lot of people are probably, you know, have their stop somewhere down around here, and then it kind of swept it out. Now we bounced up. Now if we can find some support here, because this is an inverted fair value gap, and we got a bullish fair value gap forming over top of it, so we kind of got a double confluence potentially here, depending on how far this candle pulls back. This will be adjusted, right? 2 minutes and 50 seconds here. Didn't quite dip into that. I'm just gonna, oops, see right there. I'm just gonna leave this one out of the way for now until this candle closes, just so I can see this one more accurately. I need a refill on some of that hot water for the tea. So I did a 5K hike earlier today. The weather was so nice. I just had to get out. Climbed a local mountain to the top. It's not a very big mountain, but they got a whole bunch of mountain bikes, trails, and everything. So my dog's doing pretty good. Yeah, he's just downstairs on the couch down there right now. He might start making noise at me, so I figured I'd leave him down there. He had dinner. He's probably sleeping, living a dog's life, you know. But thanks for asking. Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, so I did almost 5K, 230 meter elevation, little over 1 hour. So my average pace per kilometer is 13 minutes, and I burned about 550 calories. Oh. Do I want to risk this here? How's our volume here? This has been pretty low volume on these last two candles. We got some pretty high volume candles here on the bounce. Back in this channel though, hey guys? Yes, his name is Ralph. You have a good memory, and Will? Let's get back over here on NQ so I can see the CVD and everything. That's what's happening here. Okay, so we popped up and then we started pulling back. CVD did go lower. Socko, first time passing the eval today. Any tips moving forward? I would say size down and treat it very carefully. You know, a big part of the problem is when you get there, if you size up a little too early, you could end up, you know, losing a chunk of your drawdown, and then you kind of end up spiraling a bit, potentially. Maybe try to like go with a little higher size to get your loss back, and then it's just, you know, that snowball effect. So I would say just keep your size down, right? Try to build a bit of a buffer before you raise up your size of it, and yeah, that's how I would treat it. Slow and steady, base hits. I'm not sure exactly how you traded to pass it, like the style, but yeah, tight stops, bro, for sure. Just don't blow it right away, right? You know, like I've done that before too, where I've got through an eval, and then I went into heavy and it starts going down 500, 700, and then you just don't want to let it go. Like you don't want to cut the trade because you let it go so far, and then next thing you know, it's like 1,000, 1,200, or you lose half your account or whole account in one trade, kind of idea. So just keep it small, get those base hits, and you know, if you're not feeling great, trade another eval that day. You know, you don't have to trade the funded one every trade. So But yeah, that's good advice, Marco. It's definitely, especially on Take Profit Trader, because you gotta like that intraday trailing drawdown. You know, intraday trailing drawdown's a little bit harder, especially in this price action. Yeah, kind of missed a move here earlier. Like I did get on part of this move. I wasn't, and then through all this, I was hiking, and then I had a shower, dinner, and I came back, and I'm looking at this chop here. So we did take one long there, worked out profit, but I had this account up at about 1,500 in profit, and then I took 2 max daily losses in a row yesterday and the day before on gold. So I took $800 losses, just being oversizing. If you keep your size down, then you have more room for that price to pull back on you before it gets to max pain. So like I think anything like if you can get to 100 or 200 bucks, depending on how much you've been trading and whatnot, like I think that's a decent area to be at. Like the way I trade is usually I'm using a stop to get out. So sometimes I'm going to put my stop in profit, and it's just going to keep going, and you can get more on the day, kind of idea. But I mean, it's a hard answer because it's relative to like your trading style and the size and everything, right? Like if you were trading larger size because it's an eval and you passed it quickly, that's one story. But if you're like trying to go slow and steady, I mean, $50, $100 winners add up real fast, right? But you got to try to get into those trades where you can let it run a bit also, right? So if you can drag your stop into profit and let it go, lock in a guaranteed amount and then let the rest of the time to sort of play, you have that chance to really, get a bigger winning day. But you do have consistency score. No consistency. Never mind. So we held this bullish fair value gap here. Now we're popping up pretty good here. Just still a little concerned about. Okay, we could have had a bearish fair value gap there, but we basically inverted that, or we erased it before we even got it. But again, we're just stuck in this channel here. So what do we do here? I don't know. What I want to do about this right now is this. No trade zone. No trade zone. I mean, if you think about it, if you're trading 5 days a week and you make 200 bucks a day, that's a, $1,000 a week. So that's, 3 weeks, you can take a payout, a nice payout. I think once you get over the buffer, you can start taking daily payouts. So once you get over 2,100, so if you can put in 10 or 11 days at $200, you'll clear that buffer amount, right? And then some days, hopefully, you're gonna make more, right? But you got to keep those losing days to a reasonable amount, right? I'm just gonna take these orders off. Gonna flip around here, check out gold for a bit. So we kind of did break out, and we're sort of holding this level here. Kind of convenient that that level is this one kind of almost matches this perfectly. Stuck in this little guy. Thanks for showing up, everybody, though. Good to see you. We currently have 19 people in YouTube watching and a little like 21 in X. Good evening, good evening. You guys taking some trades or what? Let's get this 359 subscribers. Thank you. You guys hooking me up with some subscribers. Appreciate that. But congratulations, Sako, on passing. So I should have done this earlier when you said that, but so good. Love to see you guys winning. And that's pretty awesome too that Blackout, you're trading your first pro account now too. Nice. That's a first step in becoming, you know, to getting profitable. Thank you for the likes, everybody. We have 4 likes on the stream, and we've actually got, I think, 1 or 2 subscribers on the day too. That's pretty sweet. Appreciate that. Only took 9 tries? Wow, yeah. I mean, it's pretty normal. People got to go through the motions multiple times really to like kind of refine your emotions and your strategy and all that, right? So, and then, you know, obviously everyone has those tilt days, right? So occasionally you got to like learn to like assess yourself. Then when you start feeling those tilt feelings, you can like block that, right? Or get away from the computer or whatever. But hey, you know, I can even tell you that I have this problem too. Sometimes you just can't stop for whatever reason, you know? So it's like that's why I do like the Top Step or the Project X platform, right? Because you can go like this and you could manually lock it out for a certain amount of time. So like if you like lose a trade, you could come in here and, you know, do a 15-minute or a 30-minute lockout right after and just give yourself a chance to like reset before you continue trading. Or you can just lock it out for the rest of the day, depending on how you're feeling. So you can't really do that on Trade-Evade. So don't have that safety feature anymore. You're trading 25 micros at a time with tight stops. Wow, nice. Yeah, I mean, it can work. It can work. It's just, I just find it's hard with tight stops, you know, because NQ is just so volatile that, yeah, it can be rough, right? And are you trading 50K or 150K? Because that kind of makes a difference too, right? Yeah, your wins are going to be nice and big, but your losses are also going to be pretty big, right? When it's when it goes against you. with that many contracts anyways. Oh, it's a 25K and you're using 25 micros? Wow, that's crazy. I got the global. I think it's a global, which is just their like normal fee, and then I got the bundle package. If you get the bundle, then you can get MNQ, MES, MYM, MGC, so you can get all of the, CBOT, CME, COMEX. You can get all of those with the bundle. Now, if you're only trading like ES and NQ, you can get like a cheaper level with not a bundle, and it's a little, it's gonna be a little cheaper. But if you want to see like gold or YM, then you kind of should just get the bundle, because the other ones are. Why is this looking so broken up here on NQ right now? What's going on here? Yeah, if you can try to get the bundle, right? Vir 4Y? Vire? Is that like as a 4 DNA? Thanks for the question. Hopefully that helps. So as you can see here, I got ES, MES, NQ, MNQ, MYM, because I like to trade Dow in the New York session, and then MGC gold. So you could look up silver and stuff too if you wanted. So it depends on what you're trading, right? But I like the bundle package. It's a little more expensive. I think it's $79 US a month, and then I think it's about $40 a month for the actual Bookmap app itself. You gotta pay for the app, and then you gotta pay for the data, right? We've kind of like got into this tiny channel above here, which is pretty good, and we might end up popping up out of this. What do we have for targets above? We have previous day high at 866. We have a bearish fair value gap at 857. So like 856. So how many micros do you trade on gold then, Blackout? Or do you, how many micros do you trade on gold? Curious, out of curiosity. How can you handle like 25 micros in, I guess if you're doing tight stops, yeah, you have to do really tight stops, because for every point it's $50 with 25 micros, right? Yeah. $2 per point times 25 is $50. So $50 every point. And when you only have what, like $1,000 drawdown with a 25K, or is it 1250? I think it's 1,000, right? Kind of a flat top here at 44. So if we can get if we start getting some momentum up above 47, 48, I might think about just trying to get in on a momentum long here. But I'm gonna have to wait for some sort of move above here, like this wick is just dangerous right here. Johan, hey, good evening. I had a little time, so I thought I'd hop on. I took one trade here, about $50. I'm up 380 on the day. Good evening to you. Good to see you. If you guys, some of you guys who are maybe newer, Johan's a really solid trader. She's around pretty often. She trades gold, and she's got her own bot that she built. So yeah, pretty awesome. Gold's about to take a dump. Yeah, it might. It might. I mean, there's all this room to the bottom side here. And we've been forming wicks on every single candle here in the top, staying in this tiny little channel. Damn, Bitcoin's down at 64,000 right now, guys. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Lordy, lordy. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin here. We're down to 59K there. Ooh. Gold's Bitcoin's looking like it's gonna break out to the upside here too. Where every indice and metal and Bitcoin, they're all looking like they're making a bull flag right now. Yeah, I wish I got to buy down here. I've been thinking about trying to buy a little bit more recently, but don't really have the extra cash flow at the moment. But now's a decent time. But I'm also thinking we might head a little bit lower here before. I'm not really concerned. I'm looking to like 2030-ish for if I'm ever gonna sell any, or I'm gonna hold it at least till then. So I'll reassess what I'm gonna do at that point. So I've been just kind of like, whenever, if I get a chance, if I have a little extra cash, I'll try to buy some here and there and just hold it. Not financial advice though, guys. Do your own research. I'm pretty convinced that it's gonna be, something good for the future, so that's why I'm doing it. But definitely do your own research, right? So you're thinking about to subscribe to Bookmap? Yeah, I mean, I just actually upgraded my subscription, so now I can see gold and YM, and I got ES and the rest of them already, but I went to the package deal so that I can get more data. There we go. Gold's pulling back down in here now. Do we even have any fair value gaps in here? Not really. Two minutes on this candle. You're just trying to understand how it works. Like, it just shows the orders, right? So, I'll give you a little bit of a tip though here. If you can see on these, like, it might be pretty hard to see, but there's these little white lines in the volume bars here. So whenever it's a white line, that means it's controlled by one person. And typically if it's controlled by one person, it's often an algorithm. So they'll put on orders, they'll take them off real fast. So it's not, I find it for gold so far, it's hard for you to like really tell where the orders are. Geez, I was thinking about jumping in short there at around 29 here. Looks like it's gonna dump all the way down, potentially to the bottom of this range here. And then, so it just shows the orders here on COB, and then SVPs over here, and this is just the session volume profile. So it just tells you how many contracts were bought and sold at what level, right? So, here, this one, it shows 1,477 contracts. So, and it looks about 50-50 in regards to sold and bought. But I definitely find like NQ and ES to be a little bit better. Let's see if I can find some orders here that don't have an algorithm. like have an algo line on it. So like right here, you can see up here, there's 4 and 3 here, and there's no white line, but you can see white lines on these ones. So whenever there's a white line, it's a little bit like, it's controlled typically by an algorithm. Now that doesn't mean price isn't going to go there, but typically we're just looking to find, you know, the larger clumps of orders, and then if above has more orders and below is very dark, then there's a good chance it's going to go lower, right? So gold's not going down, it's oversold. Yeah, so typically where there's more contracts, it's kind of like a magnet. So typically it draws it to those orders. But I would say, like, I haven't spent much time reading gold on the book map. So, and I find gold to be pretty hard to understand, because all I see is a lot of algo lines and they're moving it around. But, you know, like this area actually, 48.40 looks like right now, looks like a pretty good area, because we have about 21 contracts at 40 that don't look like algos to me. Yeah, if I was going to take a short in this area, I would have been putting a stop in profit right away. So we would have probably got stopped out with a small winner there. But we kind of needed that sweep if we're going to head to the top side here. We did have some increased volume on that last candle, but, you know, with that tail there, we could have definitely just been bought up like there. So let's take a look at the 15-second chart here. Yeah, so, you know, it slowly sold down with fairly high volume, and then look at that candle and that candle just on the recovery here on these last 15, 30, 45, 1 minute or whatever. A lot of volume came in there. So I like to analyze the volume sometimes like this, where, you know, when you look at at a 5 minute, it's hard to tell what happened, right? All you see is a big red candle. But if you go down to like a lower time frame, you can kind of actually see who did what, right? Yeah, I'm thinking gold's going to go up also, but, you know, it might play around in this channel a little bit before it goes, but that might have been all they needed to do there, is just, you know, curl over, stop some people out, and then now head to the highs. I would like to see us get above 46, 47 area before I'd be going long, and I'd probably just mostly scalp this, sort of like that, with a stop sort of back down in this area. So a little bit of negative risk to reward, but I would want to front run these orders up at 56 area. Just, we formed so many wicks in this area like this, I'm a little concerned that this isn't going to go right. Kind of sitting right on the 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart for gold. Let's get this chart back to NQ. This is on Dow. Gold. In this bearish fair value gap, right? What is this? This is a 3-minute chart. Sofa FX. Hey, good evening. Good to see ya. We just had some free time, so I hopped on for an evening stream. Probably only going to be here till about 9 p.m. I'm going to try to do more evening streams to see if we can't, get a little more interaction with everybody, get a few more subscribers and whatnot. Fill a bit of a niche on this evening stream. Currently, we have 47 people watching. We got 25 in YouTube and 22 in X. And hey, we hit 360 subscribers. Hey, thanks so much, everybody who did subscribe. We've got 2 or 3 subscribers and 11 likes today so far. That's pretty awesome. 380? Are you talking about my subscribers? This week is very hard to trade only for me. I don't know. Yeah, it's I haven't had the best week, but I haven't had a really bad week. So yeah, 360. Yeah. So we had I had 357 at the start of the stream today, and now we're at 360. Slowly grinding our way to 500. Hopefully we'll get there one day soon. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button and that like button. Just helps the channel out immensely. Oh, I'm not paying attention here. We're breaking out, guys. Shoot. 4 minutes on this candle here. Yeah, I'm gonna try it here. If we start locking in a little bit of profit up here, we'll probably get aggressive with our stop. I'm okay to take a small winner if it doesn't want to get all the way to our TP. I don't want to give back too much of my profits here. Let's hope it doesn't just reverse on us here. I mean, this is what we were asking for it to do this, right? So I don't see why it wouldn't go up. I mean, this could be a rejection point still, but yeah, I hope we don't get stopped out on this one. Just trying to join in on some momentum here, see if we can't get it. J. Rivera, Junior Rivera, J. Rivera. Oh no, guys. Oh no, we're gonna get stopped here, I think. Damn, not looking good. WM Trades, yo, what's up? Yeah, geez, this isn't looking good. Looking like we're gonna give back 150 bucks here. Got a pretty strong rejection out of that high there. I think I'm gonna give it a little bit more space. Let's risk 200 on this. Because it might pull back a little bit and then bounce here. Just got off work? Okay, nice. Nice. I feel like I should just cut this now and lose, get out on this $100 loser. Save me $100 basically. This is kind of the key area though if we're gonna bounce. So yeah, this is a tricky move on their part. They break it out and then I mean it's typical gold price action here. Should have known better. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna come straight back down and stop me out here, unfortunately. Might end up giving back basically half of my profits here on this trade. A little bit more than half. think I might just take one off here right away. Reduce my risk a little bit here. See if they're going to hold that. No, they're not going to hold that 40 level. They just took it. Damn, guys. Come on, gold. Don't do this to me. You can do it. Bounce. Don't do this to me, guys. Please. Please. Come on, gold. Come on. I don't like this wick up here, guys. This is trouble. It's trouble. Oh, we almost got wicked out there. Oh, it's gonna come for our stop. Shoot, man. Oh, that's too bad. Looking like it's gonna be a loser. Maybe I should just cut it right now, hey? What do you guys think? Give me a 1 in the chat if I should just cut it now. Oh, look at that. Prove me wrong, gold. Prove me wrong. No, don't. Don't. Oh, guys. Hold? Skull Cruncher says hold. Buy silver. Okay. I feel like you're trolling me, bro. With a name like that, you gotta be giving me a hard time right now. Come on, gold. Show us what you're made of, bulls. Yeah, it's not looking very good though, guys. Yeah, there we go. We got stopped out. That's too bad. Got rejected. You're a trader holding silver long? Nice. What did you buy? Futures contracts, or are you like trading something else? Oh no, guys. Is that really gonna do that? I gotta stop trading gold, man. Why has gold gotta do this to me? Futures? Nice. Now, of course, it's probably going to go breakout. That's just typical gold behavior. I thought about just giving it a little bit more space on that pullback there, but didn't really want to. Oh, silver, man. Silver's got too big of spreads, though. I don't really like silver. Let me look at silver here real quick. Spreads are not horrible, but they're still pretty big. Like 95 to 35. So 40 point spread or something on silver. Not my favorite. Tight stop loss, I'm holding the bottom. Yeah, nice. Well, I hope you do. I hope it works out really well for you guys. There. Yeah, it's a bad spread. That's kind of why I've been staying away from silver lately. It's unless I see the spread is really tight, I'm not really interested in trading it, because like look at those moves, like spreads 455 to 490, just bouncing around. So it's like 20 to 30 point spread, right? Or 30 tick, I guess you would say. Gold wants to break out. Yeah, it does. After it stops me out, then it's gonna go. It might even do this again. Might do another move back down to here and then go. But you know, to be honest, guys, I don't have very much luck with gold. I don't know. I find that I kind of like lose 50-50 with gold. You should use Blowfin and trade crypto pegs to gold and silver. Amazing liquidity. Oh, nice. I usually have a little more success trading like NQ on these evening sessions. Just notice that we're kind of pulling back into this other bearish fair value gap. So this guy is now inverted. This one is inverted. And this one's been basically removed now. I would have been long with about 3 or 5 contracts right now. Is that gold pulling back further right now? A little bit. So we had some pretty big volume on these candles here. It's a little bit concerning. Pretty high volume candle there. Buyers keep trying to step in a bit here and there. Gonna take a stab at this here. Put our stop sort of just below this. And we'll shoot for basically into this fair value gap. First thing we gotta do is erase that fair value, that bearish fair value gap we were forming there. We got that done. Pretty decent volume coming in here right now. Just added one there. See if we can't get the rest of this move all the way up. We're gonna try to lock in some of this win here if we can. Come on, NQ. Cooperate here a little bit. We got to go retest this fair value gap again. If we break above 70, I'm probably going to bring my stop up into 67-ish area. Volume's looking pretty good. We only have about 30 seconds left on this candle, though. Come on, guys. Let's go. Break that 70s. Take the 70s. I gotta open up the NQ here. Got some orders up at 77. Kind of want to add to this here. Added one more there. Gonna have to be a little more aggressive on this stop now, though. Come on, let's go 70s. Hold those 70s. Looking like trouble. No. Don't do it, guys. Am I going to give back all my profits in 2 trades here? Hope not. Come on, NQ. Try to be patient here. Let's see. Had a nice hold in this fair value gap. There's a, and we got this bearish or inverted fair value gap above. Quite often, we're just going to go back up and retest that level. But that might have been the top of the bounce there, possibly 74. Come on, go green. Here we go. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just kind of getting ready to drop my stop here. I'd like us to get a little bit above this area, and then I can just lock it in. But maybe I should just lock it in at 70 at a minimum. It'd be about 40 bucks. I just feel like it's going to get there. Come on, boys. Okay, I'm going to lock it in at 50. Oh, perfect timing. What did I get there? 30, 40, 50, a little over 50 bucks there. Good thing I did lock it in. We might still head up there, but we just stalled out way too long there. Got a decent reaction, base hit off that fair value gap bounce. Off to bed, Dad. Okay, Dad. Have a good night. What's your live stream schedule? I'm usually live Monday to Friday for market open. And then I'm also every Sunday at 6 p.m. East Coast time, 7 p.m. I've been doing 7 p.m. lately. So yeah, 7 p.m. on Sunday, Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. East Coast time. And then I've been just thinking lately that I need to get into a couple more of these evening streams. So I'm gonna try to pop in, maybe a couple times a week. Not really scheduling it, but just when I have the time, try to get in. So probably catch you guys around then. Currently, I have 56 people in the channel. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you. And we have about 25 in X. Welcome, everybody. Been on a bit of a grind on our subscribers. I went from 200 to 300 in the last 2 Sundays, and then 3 Sundays in a row, put on about 150. And today we're up about 6 subscribers so far. So this is an eval. Yeah, I'm trading a 150K combine, but I have what do I have? Three funded accounts with Top One Futures. I have 2 funded accounts with Lucid, and I have some other evals with Take Profit Trader. I lost a couple accounts lately, but yeah, is what it is. Part of the whole thing, right? So but yeah, I'm working on this 150K eval right now. This is my 4th day trading it. 4th or 5th day. Was up about 1,500, and then I actually took 2 max daily loss limits in a row on gold this week in this account. So I was up 1,600. Now we're only up about $100 on the account from the start. So as you can see, my drawdown is at 47.37. So down about 1,000, I think, on that drawdown. Geez, are we just going to go lower here? I mean, we inverted this guy. We got this guy right now, and we got one right below it, and then another one below that. So what's our target here, guys? But if you guys do need to get some accounts here, off all their evaluation accounts, a limit of 5. Hey, what's up, traders? Just a quick heads up, but if you're looking to get funded, Lucid Trading is currently running 40% off all their evaluation accounts, a limit of 5 per trader. This offer is valid through March 1st at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2026. You can use my code MBT to get that discount, or you can just scan the QR code in the top right corner of this video. If you're looking to get funded right now, Top One Futures has 60% off funded accounts, Instant Sim Funded, Straight to Funded Sim Pro, and Ignite accounts, all 60% off. Get funded now using the code Market Butcher Trades MBT, or scan the QR code in the top right corner of this image. I made that commercial like a couple days ago. I don't know if it's but Top One, if anyone looking for some straight to funded accounts, like Top One Futures has a pretty crazy deal, right? 60% off straight to funded. That's pretty insane. You can get some really good prices there. They're a good company. I've got to pay out with them before they pay quick. They have good support. And the two companies that I work with, or that I promote, is ones that I believe in, and that's Lucid and Top One Futures. Top One Futures got ranked best new futures company on Prop Firm Match. And I know a lot of people who have been trading Lucid, and payouts are really fast. They have great support also, so they're another really solid company. They haven't got on Prop Firm Match yet, unfortunately, but I'm sure they'll be there sooner or later. I was just noticing that you know, I send my stream to my channel and to the guy that I trade with Monday to Friday. His name's Nick. His YouTube tag is Mustang Trader, and I just noticed his channel's live right now. So if you guys noticed, I'm on 2 channels. We just stream to both of our channels. So if you guys ever see Mustang Trader live, he's the guy that I trade with Monday to Friday, and we just, you know, send the stream out to both channels just to get a little bit more coverage. Nick trades a crazy amount of copy traded accounts, like, you know, 60 at a time. So if you want to learn about, you know, scaling and risk management, he's a good guy to learn that from. So check him out. Gold pulled back a little deeper though, hey guys? We didn't really invert this on that last candle. But it's looking like they want to go lower with it. These fair value gaps aren't really working now. So Will, no, did you get rid of the piano when you moved? No, I didn't. You want to see? I'll show it to you real quick here. See? It's still there. It's actually just an overlay. It's so funny. Multiple people have asked me about that. Like, hey, you play the piano? Like, oh, what kind of piano is that in the background? Yeah, this is the thing, Blackout News, is that's why, like, I hate trading gold, man. It seems a little bit cleaner actually in the New York session today than it has been in the overnight session. So we got quite a bit of volatility on gold, and it's just not really going one direction. It's going up and down and up and down, right? So MNQ took me $900 today. Like, you lost 900. New 1 hour candle coming in 2 minutes. Yeah, a minute and a half. So you lost 900 on NQ today, Johan. Ugh, that's tough. Yeah, NQ's rough too, you know, pretty volatile. Look at this bounce here, guys. Huh. You know, I just can't trust it though, honestly. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. But there's a good chance we're gonna, at some point, we're gonna retest this inverted fair value gap. Should. Where's our midnight open price right now? I'm gonna set up my midnight open price real quick here on the chart over here. 2100. Just happening right now, hey? Yeah, midnight just happening on the next candle here. So Will, you're not the only one that thought that was a real piano in the background. NQ right now is on the 50 fib. Okay. 6 seconds until the hour candle up. So I'm gonna set up my midnight open price here. There we go. On NQ and ES. Let's go back to the fireplace image now. You guys like the, I knew it, other streamers use the image? Yeah. Okay, good. There we go. Now I just got the fireplace in the back, and I got a couple pictures I was gonna hang up. Where did I put them? Oh, here. I was gonna hang this up in the background, but haven't got around to it yet. And I also got a giraffe one. Yeah, Photoshop and Ralph laying by the piano. I could do that. Then it would be like my own like overlay. Thought I had a. Let's see if I can find this video of Ralph. Where is it? Where's Ralph approves this message? That was oh. That's not what I was looking for. It was under videos. Let me see. So we got 365 subscribers. Hey, thank you. Feel so blessed here with you guys. Just hitting the like button. Give me the. You getting a short squeeze right now on gold? Silver gold short squeeze. Still kind of in that range though. You guys are so awesome, giving me all those subscriptions and the likes. Appreciate that. So helpful. Oh well, Can't seem to find it. Ahmed D. Mazoud. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Ahmed? Welcome to the channel. And he's right on the 50 Fibonacci, hey? Luis Carlos, are you looking for a setup? I'm just kind of being patient right now. You know, I was up, what, 380 or something, and then I took a $180 loss, and then we put another 50 bucks back in there. So I don't know if I'm going to be taking any more trades tonight. I'm just hanging out at the moment, talking shop with all the traders. I mean, if we get a bit of momentum going, I might hop in on something, but just not really loving the price action right now. I kind of want to go long. We're holding this bullish fair value gap, but just not that confident after this kind of, you know, sell off here. There's a good chance we're going to end up going lower before we're going to go higher, right? Or just keep going lower and lower. Normally these flags like this tend to break out to the upside, but this one went to the downside. Try one time on silver breaking out local top right now. Yeah, I'm okay, bro. Thank you though. I don't like the spreads on silver. They're wild. Spreads on silver are wild. Switch up these tunes a bit. We are kind of holding this level, but just not really seeing the momentum that we want here. Spreads are a little bit tighter on. Oh, never mind. Just as I said that about silver, they split apart again. 725 to 755. So it's a 25-30 point spread right now. Tick, sorry. So I mean, instantly you're going to be down 50, 100 bucks if you enter, right? Yeah, gold's consolidating. I mean, silver popped up a bit, but it's not really out of the range, right? Like it could just stay in this range and head back down. I mean, not financial advice. Hopefully, if you guys are taking any of these trades, you know, be careful, because I don't like the volatility of the gold and the metals right now, especially in the Asia session. With, you know, especially in this type of price action we're in right now. So I think this level is probably a decent area for a long if we get another pullback into this fair value gap. But you're shooting for $90 silver right now, maybe higher. I hope that works out for you. Really do, honestly do. I mean, that's quite a bit. It might take you a day or two to get there. And we've been pretty bearish, so you got to just be careful, bro. Be careful. Skull Crunch. It's an interesting name, though. I like it. It's a big swing trade I plan on, but it's pumping good. Nice. But if you're trading futures, is it your own personal capital then? Just because, like, I mean, you can hold it for a while, but yeah, I think you said that earlier, right? Skull crunch. I like it. What kind of game are you playing with that? So we got 24 likes and 366 subscribers. We started with 356 subscribers. So we got about 10 subscribers today and 24 likes, 55 people watching right now. Thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate you guys no matter what. I'm hoping that one day if we can get the stream to continue to grow, then hopefully I can get some free accounts from Lucid and or Top One Futures, and I would like to give them away to you guys if possible. So still working on that part. Just gotta, get a little bit busier on the stream, and then, I think when I hit like 500 subscribers, maybe I could reach out to them and ask them to hook me up if they don't, try to hook me up from affiliate sales. I don't have very much affiliate sales right now, but it's a slow grind. I've been going live on YouTube for roughly almost 6 months now. And yeah, so we currently have 81 people in the channel, or watching the channel right now. 54 people in YouTube and 27 people in X. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate that. Help that algorithm find more people just like you guys that want to be, not trading solo, basically. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Typically Monday to Friday when I'm open, we're there for the market open. I've been trading YM in the morning. Rust, my gut. You got to play Rust? Yeah, Rust. I play Rust. That's a good game. What do I think of gold shorts right now? Gold shorts. It's hard for me to say what gold's going to do here. I was thinking we're going to go higher earlier. So let me just open up my gold here real quick. Take a look here at gold. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna. I felt like we're gonna be going higher up to the previous day high, or previous day low here. But I could be wrong. We've been fighting with this bearish fair value gap here for quite some time. As you can see, there's so many candles here that just keep trying to break out. If we can invert this guy, get a candle closure above 845. So like 846 area plus or higher, the golds are probably going to be in play. I should have been a little more patient. I think I bought this breakout and I ended up getting stopped out on the pullback. I don't remember which one it was, but I tried to buy one of those guys and ended up getting stopped out. Yeah, 2 MGCs. I bought it at 847 and got stopped out at 837. Which one was it? Was it this one? Or maybe it's this one. Or was it that one? Maybe, I don't remember now. What time was that? 2031. Yeah, so I ended up buying it on that, unfortunately. Should have waited for the candle closure. And then end up pulling back and stopping me out, I think, on this candle here. And then look at that. We've been just going up ever since, sort of. So this was originally going to be my take profit there up at 856. we never really got it. So like I was saying, we need to have a closure above that bearish fair value gap there. That'll definitely say that there's room to the upside, right? So we got this guy right now, it's a bearish one. So orange, I usually label the bearish ones orange. So if we can get a closure up above, yeah, I could see us continuing, you know, maybe to 53 or to 59. And then adversely, if we end up, you know, closing below these two fair value gaps, I mean, I don't see why we can't get back to the VWAP. What is that? That's yesterday's, well, today's New York VWAP. Let's refresh this here. I updated all my levels in VWAPs on the other chart. This one just, I think, is never got refreshed yet. So yeah, this should be blue. This should be light blue. That should be gone. And where's our red candle? Red. But I've been having trust issues with gold lately, so yeah, we got to wait for gold to come out of the range. After, maybe we will have manipulation and distribution. Yeah. This could definitely be an accumulation phase. Then they're going to manipulate it by, you know, stopping out one side or both sides even, and then make their move, right? But yeah, we have this. We have these fair value gaps. So this is a 5-minute bullish fair value gap on the bottom side, which is holding. And then we got this 3-minute on the top side, which is holding. But we got a 3-minute down here too, so we can just label them both the same here. So as long as we're stuck in between this range, you know, not much you can really do. The best thing to do is to wait for us to like start making a move one way or the other, and then looking for an entry after that, in my opinion. NQ did find pretty nice support there, eh? 39 to 68. Adele, unfiltered. Can I trade Canadian stocks? If you have a brokerage, you can. Depends. You know, I use IBKR Interactive Brokers, but I pretty much have my money that's in there allocated already into some contracts here. There's gold is popping out now, guys. Dare I try this again? You don't trust me? As Goldie bats her eyes. Yeah, exactly. I have trust issues with gold right now, man. Because it just keeps doing this and then it's going to reverse and go back down. Silver's breaking out. Nice. Let's try to be patient. I'm going to wait for a candle close outside of this bearish fair value gap here. So, or the bearish fair value gap. Did we close it out there? Didn't quite close out there, did we? Hard to trust this girl. She's a nasty one. Wait for a pullback. I want to see this thing close up here. We need to see this close above this fair value gap. Above 45.6. Might as well mark this guy up here. Silver's pushing everything higher? Yeah. This is overbuy? Are you looking at that RSI? Looks like we're gonna invert this though. So we did get that inversion there. Let's change this over to a yellow guy. Stochastic RSI, yeah. Are we going to get a pullback though? Maybe not. Gold is a beast though. Might not listen to the RSI. Silver popped up. I don't know. Trading gold is like playing with fire, guys. So dangerous. Silver's pulling back. So guys, 12:30 is coming up here pretty quick, so I might end the stream pretty soon. I do have to get to bed. Got to be up early tomorrow for market open. Just wanted to get out and hang out with you guys for a bit. 366 subscribers and 28 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, let's try a scalp here, guys. I'm gonna be a little aggressive on this. Might get stopped out break even here. Give us a little more bounce here. Little bounce. Let's go. There we go. All right. Well, we're out. Was hoping for a little bit more explosive there, but not really wanting to risk too much here either. So, I kind of stalled out here. Kind of stalled out a bit. Do like this increasing volume here though. Yeah, I just have trust issues with gold, guys. Caps lock? Yeah. It happens. I hate that when I'm like accidentally hit it, you finish typing, you look up and you're like, oh well, too late. Oh, there it goes. Damn. Should have held it. Right up to previous day low. See, we might reject at this level here, 48.67. Yeah, I don't feel like you're missing anything. It's too dangerous. Like, I just gave back over half of my profits, or basically half of my profits on that one trade on gold there. It's really risky. That's why I got this 150K account. Is the only reason I'll take some trades in the metals. But you know, I've had a couple of good days. I was up over 1,500, and then I basically had 2 max loss days where I lost 1,600 or like 800 2 days in a row on gold, because you know, I ended up buying it and it just ends up pulling back like crazy. So yeah, it's too bad there. That would have been a decent winner there. Stopped it out a little too early. Just needed a few more seconds. It stalled out right at that 52 level, and then boom, popped up 10 points right away. We might get a little continuation here, but I'm probably going to end the stream here in about 6 minutes anyways. So I'm going to try to get on a little bit more often, guys, for these evening streams. So hopefully I'll see you guys around again. Gonna shoot for a couple days a week if I can do it. I don't really have a schedule for it, so hopefully I'll see you guys. But we started with 356 subscribers. We're at 366. We got 10 subscribers today and 28 likes on the channel. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And we currently have 45 people in the YouTube channel and 27 in X. So thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Too bad I didn't hold that a little bit longer. It would have been a nice trade. Entry was 51, right in this area. So we would have been up over 10 points right there. But it's all good. Like I said, I got some trust issues with gold right now, especially in the Asian market. Just too much chop. Like, look at this chop here. You got to trade the range. Little breakout. Silver's pulling back here. Spreads are tighter on silver right now, though. That's what I like to see. Pretty hard to enter in this, though, right now. Pretty big wick we formed on the top side of that 5-minute candle. Yeah, silver's pretty tough. Started with that high there. 47 seconds on this candle. Silver was pulling back a little bit deeper. Got a little bit of a bounce there. Okay, Johan, good night. And M. Will, good night. See you guys. Yeah, thanks so much, everybody. I'm going to play my commercial one more time because they got wicked deals on right now. So make sure you check out Top 1 Futures. What's up, traders? Just a quick heads up, but if you're looking to get funded, Lucid Trading is currently running 40% off all their evaluation accounts, a limit of 5 per trader. This offer is valid through March 1st at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time 2026. You can use my code MBT to get that discount, or you can just scan the QR code in the top right corner of this video. If you're looking to get funded right now, Top 1 Futures has 60% off funded accounts, Instant Sim Funded, Straight to Funded Sim Pro, and Ignite accounts, all 60% off. Get funded now using the code MarketButcherTrades MBT, or scan the QR code in the top right corner of this image. That's pretty nasty on silver there. Holy. And then getting a pretty decent pullback there on the gold. Yeah, so I made this little commercial. That's pretty funny, eh? It's my little advertisement commercial that I made. Sweet, we got a couple more likes, and we got 367 subscribers. Let me take a look at NQ here. Lafta says NQ is moving right now. Oh, look at that, guys. Ooh, inverted that guy. What's going to happen here? Are we going to take this? And there's that higher day VWAP. And we got this bearish fair value gap still, though. Inverted fair value gap from earlier. Kind of want to take this as a short. But yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get FOMO'd into this. That's pretty decent move here. This candle closed with no wick. What's our 15-minute looking like here? Nice on the 15-minute. Look at this candle, 15-minute, no wick closure, and then we're pushing up pretty hard right here. We gotta try, guys. Just gonna shoot for the top of this range. Just a small little base hit. See if we can get these couple points. Oh, got edged there. So close to that TP. They're not gonna give it to us. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, get there. It's only 8 points on 1 micro. You can do it. Taking it. Nice. 14 bucks on that. But hey, what does no wick signify? I just typically when I see these 15-minute candles close with no wick, usually we have a pretty nice, another continued move on the next candle. So that's why, you know, we closed it with no wick, and then we kind of like started a new candle and just went straight up, right? So just keep an eye on that. Don't take my word for it, not 100%, but you know, it's pretty obvious on that one, right? We had a 15-minute closure, really solid closure right at the top of the candle, and then just new candle and just went higher, right? So just start watching that on occasion. Watch a 15-minute and see if that works out. Like, you know, if it, obviously nothing's ever perfect, but it's just another sort of confluence you can have. Yeah, okay, nice. Okay, guys, well, hey, got a little $15 winner there before I end the stream here, but thanks so much everybody for tuning in. It was a fun stream. I'll be back live tomorrow morning for market open, 9:30 a.m. With Nick, Mustang Trader, and hopefully we're gonna have another good day. I was pretty much 200 or so plus in all my funded accounts. Some of them are a little bit higher. So yeah, decent day yesterday today during the stream, I should say. And we'll be back tomorrow morning. So thanks so much, everybody. And thank you to whoever did subscribe and hit that like button. You know, really appreciate it. Helps this channel grow, get more viewers out there. Currently have 36 in YouTube and 27 in X. So thanks so much, everybody. Your commercial sounded great. Do in the beginning of every hour you stream. Oh yeah, okay, thanks, Lafta. Yeah, as long as I don't really want to like push it too much. Like that's not why I'm here. Like I'm here to hang out with you guys and have transparency in trading. I also want to build a channel, obviously, but I'm not really trying to like sell accounts. But if you guys are buying accounts, you know, I definitely appreciate it. If you like Lucid and or Top 1 futures, I got a discount code with them that would help me out. But you know, I'm not really trying to sell it, but it is just a little way that I can kind of promote what I do. So yeah, and those are, you know, they're good discounts right now. You can get 40% off of the evals, and Lucid evals are a one-time fee, so you don't have to pay every month. You know, like a lot of prop firms, you buy the account at the end of the month if you haven't passed it. Wow, look at that candle, eh? Look at that, guys. Wow. So that 50-minute closure, boom, ripped up 50-minute up higher. So keep an eye for that in the future, hey? Because see, we had a wick there, and then we ended up pulling lower. This one, closed, no wick, boom, big move up, right? This one had a wick. We kind of bounced around in here for a while, so not a very clean push up higher there. So yeah, so keep an eye on that. Often when we get no wick on the candle on a 15-minute, the next one kind of explodes. FOMO, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so like I was saying, Lucid is really good. One-time fee, there's no activation fee. They have really fast payouts and great support. And then there's Top 1 futures. I like Top 1 futures for their straight to funded accounts. So if you're already confident about passing your evals, maybe you can just like skip ahead from that and just go straight into a funded account. And Top 1 futures has 60% off funded accounts right now. It's an insane deal. So it's definitely worthwhile checking it out. But yeah, thanks so much, everybody. It was a fun stream. I'll try to get on these evening streams a little more often, and we'll be live again tomorrow morning. So maybe I'll catch you then. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night. Stay green.